getting dangerous. Come on.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. We showed some good upside with our offense. Let's keep things fresh. I don't want us to get caught in a rut. Keep the ball moving and run different plays each time down. And let's get bodies to the offensive glass for the rest of the game. I mean, a lot of bodies. They won't hurt us on the break. Don't worry, just get to the boards. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Nice game, great performance by the dude.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys, that much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
As if I was slick, break my aim, still an issue. Lose your soul in whichever palm I'm holding. Wanna leave you frozen, I'm up and nodding, dozing, I'm grinding.
And Brooklyn has possession, trailing by 4. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Hayward. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Henderson, and it's Lowry in at the point. Just 5 on the clock. Hayward can't hit.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Chan. Lopez with the block. Henderson, no one around him. That one a little long. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Chan. Off target from three-point range.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Screen by Young. Kicks it to Hayward. He dishes it to Young. The three-pointer is right on target. Young's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nets. The Pistons shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. To the wing on the left. Here's the dude, defended by Hayward. Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Chan.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Hayward dishes to Lowry. Lopez inside, working on Drummond. That gives them the lead. Lopez has got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time.
Guys, on all missed shots, we have to rebound first, and then we have to run. Fill the lane, sprint the floor, and let's attack the rim before they can set their defense. It's all about scoring in transition.
Detroit making a switch. Gray's checked in.
And let's take a quick look now at the numbers for Gordon Hayward. He's averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a threat to go off in the game with the way he can score.
Yeah, you got to have players like him who can occasionally just take over the game with their scoring.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Now here's Henderson after the miss from Chan. Now Lowry. Lopez sets a screen for Lowry. A step back shot here. The shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. It's tipped. Young with the steal. And it's Lowry penetrating. He kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Lowry. The rebound by Chan. The dude's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure The coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
So both teams making some changes here.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. First in opponent field goal shooting, second in blocks, and they're number 2 in slowing down opposing teams' offenses. Opponent scoring ranks second in the league.
And Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, number 1 in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothering. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out. They rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another.
Lopez kicks to Anderson. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons. Mahinmi's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Right block shot, and he hits the jump shot. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Williams, there we go. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
That's the way you play. Outstep a mile away and got in the path to disrupt it.
The dude, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Capela checked in for Brook Lopez. Pistons leading by 3. Valentine passes to Chan. Right at the free throw line. That one rolling around and rims out.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Williams, and he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 7.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's the dude. 10 points for him.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
.157 left to play in the third. The fadeaway, that's good. 12 points for him. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Williams, here we go. 5 to shoot. Here's Capela. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Young sets a screen for Williams. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Valentine passes to Chan. From 11 feet away. And he gets it to go. The dude's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first and then maybe a second possession.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Capela, and that one's good. Capela's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Gray passes to Wolf. Here's the dude. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. He feeds it to Gray. Pass to Valentine. Out to the wing. Second chance shot. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Chan. The Dudes got 16 points.
Lance.
From half court, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Detroit. They lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next.